Hey folks, let me introduce myself. For those who don't know me, I'm PW Billy. For those that do, I hope you're all safe and well. I'm coming to you today because I have a few issues in my life. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I've been a travelling entertainer and musician for many, many years. I've helped a lot of people out in their time of need. I've played a lot of charity venues and events. I've helped raise money for a lot of people. Now, life can deal some blows from time to time, and my wife and I and my kids are having a struggle at the moment. Let me tell you what's going on. Around 13 years ago, my daughter Bianca met a young man from the USA. He came to Australia, he romanced her, he love bombed her, he showered her in gifts, he promised her a beautiful life, and he took her to America. Over many years, her life was a little tumultuous. She was spoilt in some ways, rejected in others, and treated quite badly. A few years ago, they moved to Las Vegas. She fell pregnant, and therefore I have a 2.5-year-old grandson by the name of Sebastian. And let me tell you a little bit about Sebastian. Sebastian is a 2.5-year-old, high-functioning, non-verbal, autistic child. He needs special care. He needs special attention, and the pair of them cannot be separated. He relies on his mum. His mum understands him. His mum works with him. She knows every move, every sound, every murmur, what it means. The father has no idea. It's one thing to leave your home country and go and live in another country where they promise you the world and all your dreams are coming true, and all of a sudden reality strikes. They controlled this poor girl's life right down to the point where if she needed something, sure, they supplied it. They gave her what she needed, within reason. If she needed tampons, she had to ask for them. She couldn't just go to the store and buy them. You see, this is all about gaslighting and controlling the situation. To me, that's wrong, okay? Another thing with the situation is, when they moved to Las Vegas, guns were not a part of the household. They were not generally around. He didn't have guns. Once he came out transgender and the manipulation started, all of a sudden Bianca was realising that there were AR-15s, AK-47 rifles and Glock handguns there, right to the point where he was starting to plastic print his own and buying the parts on the internet to make his own 9mm pistols. The day that she left, he would not let her leave. Sebastian was so ill, needed to get EMTs or ambulance or get to a hospital or medical. He strapped on a 9mm Glock pistol and he refused to let her leave the house. He kept her captive there while Sebastian was projectile vomiting. He was so ill. We're talking temperatures of 40, 45, 46 degrees, okay, in the desert. She managed to make her escape. She got out and she went to the local Henderson Police Department, okay, where it wasn't a really warm welcome. However, they put her in protective custody in Las Vegas, and that's where she is to this day. We've managed to get a lawyer to give her a hand. She's got a court case coming up. She has a temporary protection order out on her husband, and what seems to be the problem is finances. Now what's going on is my daughter has been threatened with firearms, she's been gaslighted, she's been manipulated, and she has demands been put on her. What we need to do is bring them both home to Australia where they can receive proper medical attention, okay, without having to sell a kidney to see a doctor, where they can get support, where welfare services and social services can help. They can't get that in the US. They can't get that. It's not Australia. Australia is a lucky country. What I'm doing here today is I'm reaching out. for us Aussies to please dig deep and help us bring my grandson home. We need to bring Sebastian home. I learnt many, many years ago that two things stand like stone. That's kindness in another's trouble and courage in your own. We need to bring Sebastian home. Please help us. That's my plea today.